times, and we've given up some big plays. We took a chance on the third one. They popped a long run. We got to tackle better, and we're not playing real good sound defense.
Is there a reason to use Justin Fields more in the second half to spark your offense?
We feel like we can get a spark. We certainly will.
All right, Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
It's right. That's two big plays, a 50-yard pass and a 43-yard pass.
Lord, Lord, Lord. Here we are. Halftime, 0-16. You know, I didn't want to be one of those guys to say that you need to take Jake Fromm out of the game. But Jake Fromm has overthrown damn near everybody he's thrown the ball to. If he's not throwing it over their head, he's throwing it at their feet. And if he's not throwing it over their head or at their feet, he's throwing it 20 yards out of bounds. Now, obviously, everybody saw the same problem I saw, where we've gotten some terrible spots from the referees. We're definitely still in it. There's no doubt that we're still in this. But the problem that you have is that Jake Fromm has fallen apart. I don't know what's caused him to fall apart, and frankly don't care. That stadium is not what I would consider overly loud. Dennis Wilson. Okay. I mean, we were down way more points than this against Alabama. We were down way more points against this against Oklahoma. The defense is certainly capable. The offense is what's sputtering right now. I think the linemen are giving Jake Fromm time to throw, but there's been multiple times that he's missed a man that's downfield, wide, behind, open. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt that there's been at least two plays. One of them was in the end zone where Terry Godwin was wide open. And he looked at him and he looked away, and he's never looked back to see if anybody else was open. The best drive we had all game, we ran the ball. We ran it right down their throat, right up the gut, all the way down the field, get all the way down to like the 10-yard line or 15-yard line. And what did we do? 3 fucking passes in a row. Excuse my language. 3 passes in a row. And we should have taken 3 points. I don't know why we got to get cute. There was no need to get cute right there. Just take the 3 points. At least then you're not going into the half shut out. Absolutely ridiculous play calling. There's been terrible play calling. The defense does not look prepared. The offense really doesn't look prepared. You know, I don't know that it would have given us any momentum, but it certainly would not have left us walking into the half at 0 points. This right here, Jake, they're showing highlights right now. They're not really getting to Jake Fromm, not in a hurry, but LSU has gotten away with some penalties. They've gotten away with quite a few holding calls. They've gotten away with quite a few pass interference calls, but their best drive to me was that first real drive they had where they were throwing to their wide receivers, and those guys were making some incredible catches. The Georgia seems to be doing okay against the run defense, but the pass defense is eating us alive. Right now, Jake Fromm's 5 for 16 for 47 yards. He's 5 for 16. That's 33%, or a little less than 33%. Yeah, I saw the face mask on Blinky, but what can you do? Joe Burrow is only throwing 10 for 19, so he's barely over 50%. If Jake Fromm was throwing in his normal 70%, we'd be tearing it up. But right now, it's ridiculous. Now, we're going to get the ball after the half. We're going to come out, and hopefully Kirby's made the adjustments. We'll grow up 7 points. It'll be a close game again. They've only scored 1 touchdown. Everything else has been field goals. But to me, if you really want to know what the real kick in the, you know what is? It's our dad-blasted punter who keeps kicking the damn ball into the stands. I don't know what that's about. Why are you kicking the ball out of bounds every damn time? I mean, for God's sakes, I'm almost how old I am. I know I can kick a football straighter than that. I got a 15-year-old son who can kick a straight ball. I mean, it ain't that hard. I'm more upset that we ran the ball all the way down the field. We looked like Georgia football running that ball down the field than we've looked in a while, and then we want to start trying to freaking throw the ball at the end zone when you know Jake Fromm's having a terrible day. Dennis, I don't know where you came from, man, but you got some interesting commentary. Dennis Wilson says, I wouldn't trust Kirby Fart if I was a UGA fan. Well, Dennis, what you may not know is that Kirby Smart has taken this team to the first time to 6-0 back-to-back starts forever. So it's hard as a Georgia fan to be pissed off about how he's coaching the team. I can say that I don't think Chaney's doing a very good job of calling the plays on the offense. It's just, I don't think the environment's that hostile. I just don't think that there's really any reason we should be losing like we are. Kirby Smart has the opportunity right now to get it turned around, but in order to do that, he's either got to put in Justin Fields or either Jake Fromm has got to settle the hell down. These guys keep getting, and who is it? Let me scroll up here real quick. Let me see who that was. Atticus. The fact that we're stopping them and they keep getting these 4th and 1s. Yeah, angry grandma. That's all right. If you want to say go Tigers, that's cool. I would go with Fields at this point just to see what he can do. Obviously, Jake Fromm's having a terrible game. He looked good last game. Game before that looked like crap. So now he's back to looking like crap. And the big thing is that our offense is not sputtering because we're really – our offense is not sputtering because their defense is playing awesome. Our offense is sputtering because Jake Fromm can't throw the football worth crap today. Now, are some of the receivers covered up? Absolutely. But I can go back and review the tape, and I can show you numerous times when there's a receiver wide open. There was a play, there was a busted coverage that LSU went way down the field. But at the same time, busted plays are going to happen. O-line's playing pretty decent. Gilliard has finally started playing. Bill Limpert says, go Tigers. TJ LSU dad busting a nut. Sanchez Clark. TJ LSU dad, man. That cat is something different, man. You know what? He loves his team, though, so you can't hold too much against him. This is the sorriest performance that I have seen all year. It's the sorriest offense I've seen the past 2 years, honestly. Maybe even the past 3. This is just terrible play calling. Now, I do want to throw this out here on the table for you guys. Keep in mind that while we want to win every game, this game's not all that important. If we end up losing this game, I'm going to be upset, no doubt. But if we end up losing this game, it's not going to stop us. They're in the West, we're in the East. And if we only take one loss, we own the tiebreaker to everybody else, anybody, and I don't see how anybody else can stop us. So, Vanderbilt looked like crap. Florida looked like crap. Uncle Lou's crying. I don't doubt it. They don't respect Fromm's throwing ability because Fromm can't throw worth the crap today for whatever reason. I don't know if he's too excited or if he's worried about Justin Fields coming in and taking the ball away from him. But maybe he should be because the way he's playing right now, I mean, golly, man. There's got to be more to it. There's got to be more to it than running the ball down the field and then trying to get Jake Fromm to make these big explosive plays. LSU has large cornerbacks. They have large cornerbacks. So if you are going to throw the ball downfield on LSU, you have to throw to the guy that's wide open. I got to find Chaney's phone number again and call him up and tell him he can't play like this. Brian, I would not give Jake Fromm one snap in the second half if it was up to me. Hell, what you got to lose at this point? Jake Fromm's already proved he can't put no points on the board in the first half. Hell, let Justin Fields have the second half, even if he completely loses it. I mean, what you got to lose? You're already down 16-0. I think that there's some adjustments that need to be made. The defense looked thoroughly confused. I don't know if they overslept, if they partied last night or what's going on, but they don't look like they know exactly what's going on. It's just, I mean, this is the most offense we've let anybody put on us in a long time. And while LSU's not a bad team, I don't feel like they're elite enough to be doing what they're doing to us right now. The defense got to tighten up. To only allow 16 points in a game is kind of mediocre. And you could argue that LSU should be ranked higher than they are. But at the end of the day, they're partying right now in New Orleans, but you got to remember there's a lot more football left. You know, they scored 1 touchdown. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot more that needs to be done. They need to take Jake Fromm out. They need to put in Justin Fields. Let them see an element they haven't seen before. Simple as that. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Share this around if you would. Hit like and subscribe, all that happy fun stuff. I love begging for subscribers. But thanks, guys. All right, guys. We'll see you guys after the game. As always, God bless. Go Dogs.